I am Hari. I'll be the trainer for this demo. And the agenda for today's session will be like we'll come across different trainings in cybersecurity. What are the different courses we have it? And then what is relevant for your experience, like a fresher or 2 years of experience, 5 years, 10 years of experience. Based on your experience, we'll discuss about which course is relevant to you and some of the important certifications, trainings which you need to take it up, and few things about the trainer and about the company HackerBook. So here you learn about the trainer profile, like what is the experience, what are the certifications I have done, and coming to the HackerBook, you'll just give a walkthrough of like how many services we have it, what do we do, and how we are handling the trainings, placements, and certifications. Along with that, like what are the recent jobs, all these things. Quickly, 5 minutes about me and about HackerBook. Then later we'll discuss about the nature of work. Means in cybersecurity, it is not like a single job role. To understand that, to make it very clear, we have a lot of job opportunities, lot of specializations, streams within the cybersecurity. We'll go through that each and everything in detail about trainer, about HackerBook, and what are the different trainings we have it. HackerBook and recent jobs. What are the different trainings or specializations we have it in the cybersecurity? What is the nature of work? It is not just knowing like, okay, there are like 5, 10 specializations are there, but it is along with that, we'll do 1 or 2 practical labs for this nature of work for each and every specialization. Say, for example, web security is there. So we discuss about the website hacking. Network security is there. We discuss about network hacking. Mobile security is there. We discuss about mobile hacking. And which among those things, which is more relevant for a student, for a fresher, or for experienced candidate? With labs, if you come across like 1 or 2 use cases, what the ethical hacker will do, what does the SOC analyst will do, what does the mobile hacker does, it'll give you a better idea for you to know like, okay, which stream to choose and what is more relevant for you, right? Nature of work. And then here, like basically we'll do with 1 or 2 labs for each category. Then at last, if you guys have any questions, we'll discuss that. And before that, we'll let you know the upcoming training batches from HackerBook and what are the different services or the options you have it to get placed. And especially, you guys can utilize this Q&A opportunity. I see some questions. We are here to learn about cybersecurity, not about training. And yeah, of course, it is like cybersecurity only. No, we are going to perform some of the labs. Okay, and then you guys can go through that. If you understand the labs, then only it is possible for you to learn about the cybersecurity. Some people are trained and some people are not trained. In case if you guys are interested for learning, yes, you guys can get enrolled for the training also. That's not a problem. Okay, that's good. Let me quickly give a 5 minutes of walkthrough about the HackerBook. Here we go. In fact, like rather than the training, we would consider like a placement program or a placement provider. We do have like a training, placement services, and along with the certifications. And coming to me, Hari Subbara, and I have altogether 16 plus years of experience in IT security, IT infrastructure, automation services, and I have done a lot of certifications. If you see in the screen, like we have listed around CH, CPENT, LPT, CISSP, CSA. These are all like cybersecurity certifications. Normally, based on your experience, whether you are a fresher or 3 years, which certification is more relevant for you? Based on that, I'll be going to guide you also to choose your career path. So you can consider it like, how do I kickstart my cybersecurity career, right? So if you have those kind of questions, this is the best place for you to get those questions answered. And coming to the hacker book, I just said it is not just training. We are more into of like placements, staffing services, and then even we do have the services on the pen testing audits, which we take care. Trainings is one of the service which we take care of it. You can see it here. Cybersecurity job-oriented program, fresher programs, system engineer, CISSP. These are the different trainings we have it. Some are like training plus certifications. A lot of certifications, yeah, like some of the top ranked global cybersecurity services certifications like CH, cloud security, source code analysis. This comes with mobile security also. SOC analyst, certified penetration tester, LPT. These things, certified pen tester, LPT, is basically the advanced cyber security programs, even the OSCP, offensive security certified professional. Normally, if you reach 5 plus years of experience in cyber security, then you can target for these advanced cyber security programs. Okay. And coming to the services, we do have like IT services and IT staffing, like we directly deploy to some of the companies as full-time resource. And coming to the IT services, yes, we do provide some of the cyber security services to our clients. But basically, you can consider like 4 to 5 clients. It is not like completely full-fledged, but still like from last 1 year, we are doing good in that category. We are working on that, and soon we may get more opportunities also where the candidates can get directly placed under HackerBook also. These are some of the services from HackerBook. And if you talk about the latest jobs that has got through the HackerBook, you can see in Q1 2026, means like January, February, and March, which were already released with the offers. You can consider like around 10 to 14 or 10 to 15 jobs are there. The jobs will span across different specializations. It is not about just mobile security or network security or web security. It is like even network engineers also there, system engineers also there, desktop engineer also there. Depending on your communication, depending on your capability, we are going to guide. Okay. So in Q1, we have these many jobs. In 2025, you can see like around 40 to 50 jobs are there. Even if you talk about the job roles, one job role is QA engineer. It is a fresher for 12 lakhs. One job role is associate engineer and SOC analyst. This is what is the designation? Okay, you can see like a lot of different designations across different specializations. Desktop engineer, senior engineer, security analyst, service desk engineer. Package will range based on your experience, based on your communication, based on the way how you guys are learning. All those things, it matters from person to person. That's what like we do have assessments. Now, interesting part. Let's talk about the different specializations in HackerBook and or it's and how do I kickstart my career. Most of the initially 5 minutes is very important for you. Just stay connected and pay attention because if you understand this, then only you can plan your career better. Web security, right? So here, even we call it like VAPT, vulnerability assessment and penetration testing for web applications. People learn about, you guys can respond in the chat. Can you tell me like, what does we do in web security? You can respond in the chat, respond to everyone. What does the web security means? We now some in the cyber security trainings or courses, I see some of the answers from Sridevraj, Funny, Raju, Vishnu, securing web applications. Yes, of course. Yes. So basically, if you want to hack a website first, or if you want to secure a web application, you should know how to test your application for hacking. You learn about different hacking techniques for a website so that in case if you're the engineer, you try to fix it, fix the vulnerabilities. Guys, if you have any questions, do respond in the chat. I'll give you a chance after 20 minutes. Once I cover some basic labs, I'll be able to answer all your queries. You have to respond in the chat. Okay, you can respond directly to me. Fix the vulnerabilities. It is not just finding the vulnerabilities, you need to fix the vulnerabilities, and you are going to deal with all in the cyber security. Post your questions in the chat. If you guys have any questions, I'll be able to answer it. You guys can respond only to me, the admin, that is me. I'll be able to get all your questions. Okay, the next one is, and I'll be sharing you this recorded video for your reference. Web security. The next one is, what is the network security and what do we deal with it? Respond in the chat. No, will be creating a lot of disturbance. Many people try to use the mic. There is a reason. You guys can respond in the chat for any kind of questions. What do you do in network security? Answers: trying to hack the network, protecting the network, check the firewall, check the open ports. Very interesting. Securing network devices. Vishnu, Upendra, Mersina, Fani, Ramakrishna, Satish, Simha. Good. Yes, most of you are correct. Here, when you talk about web security, you are trying to hack websites and you are trying to protect websites. In network security, like network VAPT engineer, that is a job role, and we try to protect our entire infrastructure, right? In the infrastructure, basically, we try to protect devices, systems, servers, then firewall, IDS, routers, switches. What else we have it? DNS, DHCP, Active Directory, VPN server. Then that's it. Wi-Fi points, wireless access points, VPN servers. So the network consists of the group of systems that are connected for communication, supposed to protect your entire network infrastructure. If you want to protect that, you should know how to hack it. Security issues related to the network, then it is possible for you to compromise and protect those infrastructure. There are like a lot of tools out there which you are supposed to learn for each and every course. I'm going to discuss that. What are the tools that are more relevant for web security, for network security? And then there is a category called API security. Anyone, what is the full form of APIs? Respond in the chat. What is the full form of API security? Application programming interface. If you have a website, the website consists of front-end technologies. Front-end technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, right? Behind the front end, actually there will be a logic that is implemented that is in the APIs with APIs. There is a job role only for API security. Yes, most of you are correct. That is called API pen tester or API security. You'll be working on only one tool that is called Postman tool, like REST services or SOAP services. Okay, we have two tools, Postman and Burp Suite. That is also considered layer API security discussed about. The next one is number 4, mobile security. Can anyone tell me what do we do as a mobile security engineer? Respond in the chat. What do we do? There is a difference between ethical hacker and real hacker. Assuming like ethical hacker, what do you do as a mobile security engineer? Guys, we just started. Someone who joined late, you'll be able to understand. And again, I'm going to uh, revise this. Not a problem. Okay. The question is like very simple and straightforward questions. No need to know any basics for this. The question is very simple. What does a mobile security engineer do? Everyone uses mobile, right? Most of you, not most of you, 100 out of 100, right? So you use a mobile. We don't know whether your mobile can be hacked or not. There will be some kind of security issues. So, for example, there is some mobile app. What is the OS you guys are using in your mobile? Everyone respond in the chat. What is the OS you are using in your mobile? Many of you responded with Android, iOS. Yes, Android is a OS. Okay. iOS is used in the iPhone. Android is used in the Android phones like Samsung, Redmi. Lot of different vendors are there who provides Android OS. What is the latest Android version? Which is Android version you guys are using? You'll be able to see in settings and about. We have it like 13, 14, 15, 16. If you have brought it recently, it will be 16. Sometime back, 1 year back, it will be like 14 or 13. Android version. Anyhow, those things we will discuss it in the complete class. But today we'll do 1 or 2 labs on this category also. In the mobile security, you have to check the security issues. Security issues means, say for example, there is one app key. You want to crack this secret key. How do you do that? Just for some random thoughts. Respond in the chat. I'm getting very interesting question answers from everyone. Ramakrishna, Mob SF, we can use. That's really good. Frida, we can use. That's also good. And then, how do you crack this secret key? You know, right? Say, for example, you launch some app. Let me show you a simple app here. Already we have the setup. Just a second, guys. Okay. There is an option called submit in the virtual mobile platform. Here, you need to enter the correct key to log in or to get access. How do you crack this? What tools we use it? That's what right hacking means. Basically, you have to do the unauthorized access. We don't know the key, but how do we crack it? Or you don't know the password for one app. How do you crack it? We'll do this lab after 15 minutes. Like this, 1 or 2 scenarios, I'll explain for each and every job role, which will be helpful to you. I have set up all these labs, the tools in the laptop. I'll be explaining in another 5-10 minutes once we discuss these job roles at high level. Okay. The next one is mobile security is a lot of tools we are supposed to learn. The next one is SOC analyst. What is the full form of SOC, or like what does the SOC engineer will do? SOC analyst. Respond in the chat. What does the SOC engineer will do? Someone is trying to hack your infrastructure. Say like someone is trying to hack your banking app. Does the bank people will be quiet, or do they try to defend with some kind of tools? What do you think? Obviously, no, we should have some defending mechanism. From infrastructure, if you want to protect your infrastructure, you need to defend with some kind of tools. Those are called SIEM tools, and the engineers who are working on these SIEM tools are considered as SOC analyst team. Threat monitoring team, SOC team, and SOC analyst is the job role. Yes, it's correct. Mersina, Shiva, Vishnu, Raju. I see like some of you have got very good knowledge in the cybersecurity with the kind of answers you are responding. Guys, one more thing. In fact, like we have few programs and certifications. There is one interesting news for everyone. I'm sending you a link to everyone. Hope you should have got it. Basically, that is a form where you get like 20 to 25% of discount in the trainings and certifications. You may have to give your mobile number and Gmail and WhatsApp number. I shared you this form. You guys can open it and then try to submit those details if you want the discount or the offer. So basically, it will be expecting your name, email address, and phone number. Okay, try to do it along the session. Let me see what options are there. This is for the accounting team. It is not like 100% you have to join for the course. If you are interested, you guys can join for the course. If you are not interested, and if you have some queries, feel free to discuss with us. Okay. Name, mobile number, email address. You can provide both your normal mobile number and WhatsApp number also both. Email address and reference. How did you come to know about this demo and where are you from? We have job across multiple locations in India. So if you can provide the location, it'll be useful for us to plan for your career or the jobs. Try to fill this form within 5 minutes, everyone. Okay. SOC team is there. Now in the SOC team, what do they do? I said like it is a defensive role. Threat monitoring, log monitoring, threat monitoring. We are going to discuss or we are going to cover in the SOC analyst. Can we do some labs for this? Yes, I'm going to discuss some of the labs for each and every role. Let me highlight these job roles. Okay, number one. Number two is network security. Number three is API security, mobile security, then SOC analyst. Some of the people may like programming. Uh, Am I correct? People think like, okay, if I want to become a programmer, I should join as a developer. How many of you know that cybersecurity also requires programming for a few job roles, not all the job roles, 5 to 10% of the job roles of cybersecurity. It requires programming also. Source code analysis, we say. Basic programming is not like you need to develop a code. You should understand the code. This is one more job role. Number five and number six, I'll mention it here. For the entry level and for some streams, the programming is not required. Okay, it is optional. But few roles, if you want to be like specialized with both programming and non-programming cybersecurity job roles, yes, it is useful for you. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about a few more job roles. Nowadays, all these job roles, mobile security, SOC analyst, I'll tell you the approximate range, which is more relevant for the experience based on the experience. And few more advanced programs are there. Those are like, in fact, source code analysis is also advanced. DevSecOps, cloud security. then CPT, CPENT, LPT, or OSCP. Once you are done with this, you can target for CISSP. I'll map all these courses based on the experience. Okay. And if you want to gain expertise on these programs, if you want to learn about network security, first you should learn about computer networks. For every program, for every cybersecurity specializations, there are some core essentials. What is these core essentials? You should be knowing some of the concepts mandatory. Okay. That is like computer networks. Can you hack a website without knowing the web technology? Not required. You cannot hack it. It is mandatory. And you should be knowing about operating system like Windows and Kali Linux. It is not just user level. You should be reaching about the memory level, file level, Linux. And we're going to discuss, we're going to work on the Kali Linux. Okay. And system admin topics. These things are necessary before you get into any kind of these cybersecurity related programs. Core essentials. This is also like relevant for everyone. Now, yes, of course, with the computer networks, you guys can take up even the CCNA certification also. The course content is completely aligned with the CCNA. If you want to take up certification also, you can plan for it. And then operating system, system admin, network engineer. There are some job roles associated for each and everything. And I call it like core concepts for a cybersecurity engineer. Let's talk about the experience wise. Means if you are a fresher, which one to target? If you have 2 years of experience, which one to target? Web security, network security, API security is more relevant for 2 years to 2 and above. Okay, I don't say like freshers it is difficult. Freshers also can try it, but like the level of expertise, the expectation having for the current market is, I feel like you guys cannot crack it. Nowadays, right, it is a Russian and then war is going on, Iran, US, and the financial markets are not so good, no new projects, but still, only opportunity that is happening now is cyber security because cyber security we cannot avoid it. There are a lot of banks, lot of stock market related offices, insurance related offices, healthcare related offices are there, hospitals are there, colleges are there. Whether they are doing good or not, whether their business is good or not, they need a security guard. They need cameras, right? Basically, security is the utmost importance, whether your business is doing good or not. Same thing for any IT company. Think like there is some software company, and this software company has, as I said, they have some servers, they have some websites, laptops, and when I say servers, basically it stores the critical data. It has to be protected. The sensitive data has to be protected. That is the reason cybersecurity is always needed for every company. It doesn't matter like internally they are using Java or .NET or C Sharp or PHP. If it is a Java-based framework, if the applications are using all these Java framework, there we require cybersecurity engineers. If they're using Microsoft .NET, there also we need cybersecurity. If they're using PHP or WordPress applications, it doesn't matter whatever is the website, whatever is the infrastructure, which kind of technology, which kind of business they are doing. The cybersecurity is mandatory. That's how like cybersecurity has become a most demanding job in uh, the present artificial area AI trend. Okay, this is the one which is not affected. Now, for freshers, what should we do? The for freshers 0 to 2, I would say I don't categorize like only freshers. Other related jobs like development activities, development related jobs, backend related jobs, all these jobs are affected because of AI. And for freshers, we can target for core and number six. You got it? Optional. I would say it is not like you should not try. Optionally, you can try for number one and number two. What is that? Web security and network security. For 2 to 4 years of experience, and where your expectation is between 5 to 8 lakhs LPA, you can target for core, SOC analyst. Yeah, these two will be enough. And of course, again, this form says optional. Optional in the sense, good to learn for four and above. It all again depends on your when you're coming with 4 years of experience with some kind of domain knowledge, then it all depends on the specialization. Mandatory, you need to learn about number one, number two, number three, and then plus optional. Optional in the sense mobile security or source code analysis or even SOC analyst. After that, these programs are there. And CISSP is minimum 5 years, at least minimum 4 years of real time. Without real time, don't go for this. Okay. These are the trainings and certifications which I would recommend. I know like most of you are interested and interested to see the Kali Linux, how it works, and then what kind of tools, right? How many of you are interested to see the Kali Linux and how does the hack happens in this live demo now? Say yes in the chat. Do you guys want to see how does the hacking happens for a website and how does the social engineering attack works? Yes, that's really good. I got 60 yes. Rest of the members not active or like okay. I'm okay. I know that some of you might be like just listening. That's really good. Let us start with the labs then. You guys are clear, right? What are the different things you are supposed to learn? Okay. The first one is web security engineer. When I say web security engineer, you are supposed to learn website hacking. If you want to learn website hacking means you should know about web technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, basic understanding, not like you're supposed to master and develop a code. Basic understanding of HTML, CSS is required. Is networks required for web security? Yes or no? Computer networks. It is also needed. Okay. And the core concept is like, so without this, a small lab. Let us start with about like social engineering attack. Social engineering attacks and trying to gather some information online. Online information gathering. Online information gathering means like there are few tools required. Okay. Let us do one small lab now with the social engineering attacks. Can anyone tell me what is meant by social engineering attack? Respond in the chat. You'll get a link to your Gmail saying like there are some offers for the IPL cricket match. 5 free tickets are there. You need to just click on this and provide your phone number. Or you'll get a call from the customer care saying like, sir, you receive one number and that number is basically, that is a lottery number. You have to immediately share it to us so that you will get 20,000 rupees amount. In fact, that might be the OTP, right? So we have like phishing, smishing, wishing, whaling, different types of social engineering attacks are there. And then those social engineering attacks are used by the hackers. So many incidents has happened these social engineering, especially in the matrimony websites. How many of you have heard about the social engineering attacks through the matrimony? Like some unknown person with good, beautiful photos, they send a message to you saying like, I want to marry you. I am in love with you in the first sight and then I want to marry you. right now I'm in UK and I want to settle with you in small village in India because I like the Indian culture. How many of you have experienced that? I see like five, six members. Yes, via video call, via chat. Let me check. I'll show you this. These are called social engineering attacks. I'll show you one simple example. I don't know his name. Matrimony. One person, he's like Chikbalapur person. See here, man duped of 27 lakhs by women. One guy, he's an electrician. 3 lakhs to this guy is separate. How does he for the true love people? That he said to Muniraja. The thing is like he received a call on one fine day. I'm in the of amount, but the problem is custom people officials has stopped me getting this huge amount 4 crore. Some people who are only he collected 33 lakhs and he transferred to her account. Can you guys imagine what would have happened in the next step? Respond in the chat. These are like real incidents. Don't think like this happens only in the movies. These are like real incidents. Customs people has blocked her amount 1.5 crore. That's what she said over phone. This guy has transferred 33 lakhs. That's it. He transferred the amount and his true love, her true love stopped there. The phone switched off. Yes, many of you have said the same thing. Phone switched off. Over. Game over. Next 10, 15 years, he has to struggle with 33 lakhs of loan, which is of no use for anyone. So don't believe online. Online chatting, right? So many social engineering attacks that happens. This is like completely non-technical attack based on the social engineering attack. Even online, some of us will share our phone numbers, Aadhaar cards, PAN numbers without our knowledge. We should not share it in any kind of shopping malls. We get most of those details online. One more interesting attack also, clever attack that we'll discuss later. I'm going to show you some Google hacking DB, GHDB we call it like. GHDB cheat sheet is there. You get lot of queries. Everyone does Google search. Some of the things like, okay, so many colleges, I like college names or people name, those kind of things. But there is a different kind of search called GHDB will help you to retrieve some sensitive information directly from the Google itself. For example, leaked credentials and tokens. You should be able to get if you can do a search with this string. I'll take a simple search directly from the GHDB website. This is a website. I'm sharing it to you in the link. Let us do one small, simple, interesting search. Lot of search parameters or queries are there. I shared you that website. GHDB and the Google hacking database. In this website, you need to go to the GHDB. This social engineering attack. And you do have these many search criteria is there. Like you can search for files that contain sensitive passwords. You can search for files that can contain vulnerable servers. It lists to all the servers that are there in the public. Unknowingly or knowingly, the administrators or the people would have shared some information. Okay. Say I want to filter with some kind of interesting information. We call it like sensitive information or files containing juicy information. What is the search I have done? Aadhaar, right? Is it okay if you get your Aadhaar number online? Yes or no? Or do you feel like we are not supposed to share? Yeah, 5 minutes, guys. We'll get into the pen testing. Okay, one after another. Just copy the string. This is a part of SOC Analyst. We'll get into that. Search for it. You are getting multiple links. So this is a kind of a different search by using Google Docs. And you can check for any sensitive information from these links. It may contain which you are supposed to do. Links are there. So many images are there. It might be related to the other photo, some other number. Say, for example, you are trying to register some OTP and you need some sample other numbers. You can collect driving license. These are like genuine, right? So much of sensitive information is there online. One more driving license. This is what again other. Let us not go in detail like what is the location and everything. So basically, most of the information that can be used for hacking DB is one of you guys can explore it. Part of social engineering, one area of the SOC analyst. Okay. Okay. The next one, there is one small tool. How does the social engineering attack happens? For 5 minutes, then we'll get into the web. We have it. Normally, SOC analyst is defensive security and ethical hacking is offensive security. Can anyone tell me web security comes under offensive or defensive? Respond in the chat. Quick question. Web security comes under offensive or defensive? We are trying to perform the ethical hacking. You are trying to check if some website can be hacked or not. This comes under, if you are working on ethical hacking related for websites, it comes under offensive. Okay. Network security. You means network pen testing you consider not like security. Network pen testing. Offensive or defensive? Again, like it is offensive security. SOC analyst. SOC analyst number 3. Here you are not trying to check whether something can be hacked or not. Basically, you are monitoring your infrastructure, monitoring your server, monitoring your systems. This comes under defensive security. Okay, that's good. Okay, similarly, like even the API security comes under offensive, mobile hacking comes under offensive security. Let us start with social engineering toolkit. There is small toolkit. How does the hackers generates malicious links? It will take another 5 minutes, then another 5 minutes for web, another 5 minutes for mobile. We'll cover these labs. Then later I'll tell you like what are the different training programs and when we are going to start it. Linux is not coming up. Let's wait. Let's wait for a minute. If you guys have any questions, meantime, respond in the chat. I'll make a note of it and I'll go as per the sequence. You can respond only to me. The option is there to respond only to the trainer, not to everyone. You can respond in the chat. What all questions you have it, then I'll go one after another to answer your queries meantime. Now we are in the labs. First one is SOC lab will do. Second one, mobile lab will start. Third one, website hacking lab will do. 3 labs we are going to do in the next 15 minutes. Meantime, post your queries in the chat. Then I'll give the access to the mic for you based on the person who has asked a question. You guys can post your queries, then we'll discuss one after another. Let me restart Kali Linux because it is taking more time. Explain. Okay, I'll be reading out the questions also. What will be the SOC analyst salary for a fresher? What are the prevention mechanisms we need to do before we do any hack or do any hacking? Explain how a diploma student can get into the cybersecurity. Currently, I'm working. Can I switch to cybersecurity? Yes, of course. Then I work in a small company, and then is it possible for me to get a cybersecurity job? Yes, of course, you should be able to get it. We'll go through these questions. So if you have any queries, you have to post it in the chat. Then only I can take it up and I'll be giving you the mic access. Still, if you have any further queries. This is a Kali Linux virtual machine setup. You can use either Kali Linux or you can use even either you can use VMware or even Oracle VirtualBox also you can use. When is the next batch going to start? Yes, let me answer that question, guys. Everyone has to start with core 0 to 2 years. This is mandatory. And this batch core concept, we are starting on 12th. Okay. Because the present batch is going on, it will be ending by 8th. And 12th is the batch for this computer networks and system admin. More relevant for 0 to 2. In case if you guys are interested, freshers especially, 0 to 2 years, 3 years gap people, batch is starting on 12th, but still if you want to come and join for the existing batch also, you guys can come and listen to the classes. We are not going to stop you. 12th May. And usually these are like online and offline. Morning batch online. This is offline and online. Offline at 10:30 a.m. and online might be having a different timing. We'll let you know that. How about web security? Remember, this is only for experienced candidates. I suggest for 2 years and above, and it will be in the morning 8 a.m. Remember this is also 12th May. From Tuesday onwards, morning 8 a.m. it is going to start. In fact, web security, network security, API security all comes under ethical hacking, and this is a single course. Same course. 1, 2, 3 together you get it as a package. It is not like different training programs. But the core concept, this is a completely for 0 to 2. And in the present market, if you want to get a job, you have to choose core plus SOC, 0 to 2 years, as I said. And optionally, this 1 and 2. SOC Analyst goes along with the ethical hacking. This is also on 12th May. Basically, the continuation program. How about mobile hacking? Mobile hacking will start from 21st. Yes. This is for experienced candidates who are looking for 10 lakhs to 30 lakhs amount. And 12th, 21st. 21st May. For freshers, it is not needed mobile hacking. Or if you are passionate of learning mobile hacking, yes, you guys can join. But I would say optionally. I don't recommend unnecessarily the training programs or certifications. What skills are required? Okay, we'll go through these questions one after another. Let me see if the Kali Linux is up. Kali, Kali. First one is website hacking or web security, right? One simple example I'll tell you. Is it possible to log into this website without credentials, without login username and password? Can you guys respond in the chat? If yes, what are the credentials? Without username and password, I want to log into this website. I'm posting you this website link. Can you guys tell me? I want the payload. I want the input. How do we hack it? No idea. So if you are into the web security, this is one of the technique. Around 40 to 50 techniques are there. More common techniques. It is not like limited to 50. But you need to learn each and every attack. Basically, this is the example of SQL injection. Common credentials. Yes, SQL injection we need to try. Or common credentials. Say for example, you brought a new router. You don't know how to log in. Many of you would have had your Wi-Fi connection, right? Either Airtel or any kind of router, BSNL, ACT. When you get a router, is it possible to log into your account, router account? Yes or no? Normally, it will be having the default credentials. For example, Airtel default router password. See here, username is admin and password is password or admin. It will be there in the backside of your router. If you don't change it, someone can log into your account. They can see how many people are logged into your account. These are all the mistakes which hackers are going to use it. Same thing you can try for this account. That's it. Admin, admin. It works. Okay. We are able to log in. This is like one small technique. Basically, we call it like brute forcing weak credentials, default credentials. You can say like you got admin access. Sign off. There is one more option that is called SQL injection. You need to learn about database for this. There is an input called 1 or 1 is equal to 1. Do you think any user exists with this 1 or 1 is equal to 1 name? Yes or no? Do you think any user exists like this? I don't think so. In fact, there is no user as such, but we are going to tweak the database queries. Means by giving this input, the database is getting confused. Okay, that statement condition will fail and we will get admin access. See here, in this scenario also, we got the admin access. It works even in the real-time applications also. So many real-time applications. In URL, login.php. Let me search with some of these basic websites. In URL, login.php, shopping.pk. Two different categories of the website. I don't, earlier, like all these websites were not secured. Nowadays, they are secured it, but still like we'll give a small try if the same technique works for the real-time applications or not. These websites doesn't belong to us, but I'm just giving a try. That's it. No, we don't know whether those are secured or not unless we test it. Is it worked? Yes or no? Are we able to log in, guys? Respond in the chat. Do you want to take subscription here? Usually people pay not 2,000, 3,000, but hackers will never pay online any kind of subscription. They try to crack it. I'm sure like we would have got admin access and you can see the sign out option. You'll be able to see the phone numbers. Don't write at home. Okay, this is just for demonstration purpose. Society members, blocked profiles, pending for master entries. If you search, you'll get some data. I'm sure that. That's it. 1 to 5 records of 2,700 records. Can I use all these phone numbers for my further attacks? Yes. You want some data, right? Real numbers. You can collect from it. So this is like kind of information gathering social engineering attack. Let me log out. I'm not collecting any phone numbers. You guys also don't do any activities. Okay. This is just like you to check like whatever you guys are learned, does it happens in the real time? Yes or no? That's what we are checking. This one worked? No, it didn't work. The next one. Just we'll try for a couple of applications and see. Didn't work. This website looks very fancy. Not sure if it works. By looking at the website, we can figure out. Okay, this is also matrimony, and we looked for some shopping applications, right? Shopping websites. .pk means where are those websites? It is there in Pakistan. Okay. They don't have the login page. This one here, no login page. Shopping cart. We'll give a small try for this. Sometimes if they have kept the restrictions for the email format, no. Shopping carts are a little difficult, but yes, like it will work for few applications. Educational websites will work. Bit of shopping, you can say like college in login and you're trying to look for college related websites, you should be able to get it. One last try, then later we'll go to the mobile related hacking, which is very interesting for you. When you say mobile related hacking, it is not like completely you take over the mobile. Like it depends on the kind of something has worked here. Again, like you are able to get the payment, student login, admin login, right? Okay, admin login. We are getting some access, but not exactly sure. Yes, we are able to get the admin access. See here, home. Welcome to the portal, admin access, right? Which is this university, Bihar. Anyhow, let us log out. Where is the logout option? In without login, also like we are able to get the admin access. That's okay. Like this, so many applications are insecure. If you think like the application is secure and our data is secure, we cannot confirm like that. This is also like so many vulnerable applications. Did we get the access? Students records, their parents records, you should be able to get it. You get the logout option, logout. So we tried for one sample application and few real-time applications, SQL injection attack. This comes under web security. Okay, I'm trying to close all these things. Now let us talk about the mobile. Okay, very interesting one. After mobile, then let us see which one to take it up. And I have to answer some of your queries. I'll not be using the real mobile, but the virtual mobile. Both are same. By using this Android Studio, you can connect to the real mobile or you can connect to the. See here, we get one option for pairing your device with Wi-Fi. Means you can connect to your original mobile, physical mobile. The other option is like you can create a virtual mobile. Virtual mobile is better option because if you practice with your own mobile, something may not work and it may corrupt your mobile also. But if it is a virtual mobile, even if it gets corrupted, you can create a new virtual mobile. We call it like emulator. Okay. Remember, this is for 3 years and above candidates and the package range will go beyond 20 lakhs also. There is one small application in this mobile platform that is called Diva, intentionally vulnerable application. These many labs are there. I'm selecting one small lab called hard-coded issues. Here, if you provide correct number, then you'll get the access. I'm giving some number and click on access. It says access denied. Are you guys able to see that you're getting a message like access denied, see you in the hell? Click access denied, see you in the hell. I'll take a screenshot. So basically, it is saying like it is not it is an invalid. This is the response you are getting. The access denied means it is invalid secret key. Then how do you figure out the secret key? See here, access denied, see you in the hell. How do you get the secret key? Any idea, guys? Need not be like, need not be like it should be correct. You can just guess how do we proceed. That's it, right? Many applications, it requires a secret key, passcode, or password. How do you crack it? You need to analyze first. Any clues, any hints? Think like a hacker. I see one question, one answer from Ramakrishna. Capture the request in Burpsuit. That's really good. But we can, unfortunately, we cannot capture with Burpsuit. The reason is Burpsuit is used for man in the middle attack. This is a mobile app, and this app is installed in your mobile. It is not interacting with the server, but still, that is one of the brute forcing attack. Yes, that is correct. But brute forcing, you need to collect lot of input, thousands, lakhs of input to crack it. Yes, but that is correct answer. Hemant Ramakrishna. The password for this one is like earlier lab. I have used one or one is equal to one. Both username and password. I posted in the chat. Same username, same password. How to crack this? If you want to become a mobile security engineer, first you need to set up this emulator. This is a completely like lengthy process to set up this mobile platform for your hacking, but still will help you for everything. We are going to learn lot many tools. Frida, you can see it here. The Frida is running for one mobile platform. Nowhere you get this mobile related complete end-to-end training and confidence outside. We are going to teach you completely all the tools related to the mobile security. Tool mapping also I'll discuss at the end. Okay, anyhow, let's come back to this. First of all, this is a mobile app. If I want to install this mobile app, in general, where do you install it, guys? Where do you install it? You have to install either from some website or from Play Store. What is the package name for Android applications? Package name. What is the package name for the Android application? APK. Have you heard of this? APK file? Even in your WhatsApp also you might be getting like sbi.apk, shopping.apk, all the malwares, backdoors. If you click on that, your WhatsApp DP will get changed. Or without your knowledge, they will be sending some WhatsApp messages. Many of you have seen that, right? Yeah. So if you want to do the mobile hacking, first you need to analyze your mobile APK code. Okay. Here, I know like I don't know what is there in the backend. Then what I do is like I try to uh, extract the APK file. You will be able to get the APK, every APK online through the Play Store or their website. Take that APK and try to extract that APK file. How does it look? There is a tool called, just a second. There is a tool called JDAX. Lot of tools are there. Some or other way you have to get the APK file. It will be available online. And I'm going to use a tool called JDAX. Hold on, guys. JDAX tool is the one which is helpful for you to see the code. I'm trying to launch the tool. Just one sample scenario. I'm not telling all the techniques, one or two techniques for every category. Web category is done. Now, mobile, I'm giving you how it looks like. And basic programming knowledge is required. It's not like you need to develop a code, but if you can understand the code, that will be enough. Someone is asking, can I get a recorded video? Yes, I'll be sharing you the recorded video only to the people who have registered in the sheet, not to everyone. Hope everyone has registered it. In case if you have not registered, try to get registered in that form because you will get the 20 to 25% offer discount on trainings and certifications. You'll get the recorded video only if you have registered through this link. If you are not registered, again, I'm sending you that link. Get registered, everyone. Now, after opening this JDK file, try to open that package. I have downloaded that Diva package APK file. You can see it here. Diva application.apk, click on open. I see a question from Anshu. We don't want the training, we want to see all the labs. Are you okay with this, Anshu? Okay, now let us get into the source code. This is a package. Maximize this. Lot of class files are there. Again, like I'm telling you, no need to learn the complete programming, just basic syntax. Lot of source code related files are there, and we are working on a lab called hard coding issues part 1. Okay, which file we need to choose? Anyone? Access control, API credentials, hard coded 2, hard coded 1, input validation, insecure data storage, log activity. Out of 20, which one to choose in this code? Sorry guys, I just lost the connection. Okay, I'm going to repeat the question again. This is application, generally what the end users do, but as a hacker, you need to check the code, check the package. You need to select some file which will be helpful to debug the code. Okay, and here the lab is hard coding issues, means somewhere that secret code will be there. Let me take up that code. Hard coded 2 is there, hard coded 1 is there. I showed you the code. I am telling you there is no need to know the complete programming, but you can understand just syntax. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 2, C is equal to A plus B. What is the value of C? Going through this code, can anyone tell me what is the secret code? Respond in the chat. And let me see how many of you can answer it correctly. To crack this lab, we want to enter the vendor key, and I have the code with me in this JDAX. What is the correct answer? What is the secret key? And I'm giving you the hint. We are getting this message, access denied, see you in hell. Now go through the code and tell me what is the answer. The code is in front of you. Respond in the chat. What is the secret code? If you tell see you in the hell, let me try that. Enter the vendor secret key. See you in hell and see what is the output. Click on that. Again, it says access denied, see you in hell. Access denied. Again, I'm showing you the code. Go through the entire line of code. 10 lines are there hardly. Tell me what is the vendor key. We need to crack this vendor key, and we have the code, and it is publicly available. Vendor key. Toast.make. Where do you see the toast.make? I'll give you the hint to it. Right now, the logic is hitting here. Access denied, see you in hell. As per our logic, it is coming here. Now, tell me, what is the secret key? Have you guys seen if conditions in your college days? If something is correct, go through this code. If it is not correct, go through the other code. What is the condition here? Which line of code talks about the condition? Just tell me the line number. Everyone. Already I got 5 correct answers. I'm expecting at least 20. What is the line of code which is checking the condition here? Right now, else means if something is correct, then take about this path, access granted. If something is not correct, then go to the else path. So what is the condition here? Which is the line of code where it is checking the condition? Line number 19 is a if you are a VIP, take about this path. If you are not a VIP, take about the other path. So the condition here is they are checking like, see here, try to extract to the string and check if it equals to the vendor secret key. If it is equal, go to the access granted. If it is not equal, then access denied. Right now, we are getting into this path because whatever the value you are giving here is not correct. But if you are providing exactly the vendor secret key, let us try that. Vendor secret key. VNDORSECRET. Secret key. Access. And see the output. Access granted. You are getting the message, right? Access granted. Okay, like that. Depending on the application, depending on the package, depending on the logic, you need to understand what is there written in the back end of the code. Without that, you cannot hack any mobile. It will give you some kind of hints to proceed. Okay, understood everyone? Little tough in the beginning, but you can get used to this kind of mindset, this kind of logics as and then you practice. Okay. Fine, guys. I'll be taking one more lab, which may take another 15-20 minutes. Before that, okay, one more last lab. We'll see, like, at least this time you guys need to guess it. Okay. Insecure logging is there. So normally, if you enter some credit card number, 1234, the application should store it or it should not store it, or it should encrypt it. What is the recommendation? Plain text storage or encrypted storage? Respond in the chat. Encryption means everyone knows it, right? Cryptography. Encryption means it will be converting into some different form. As a security engineer, as a hacker, you recommend to store it in encrypted manner or plain text manner. That is the question. Leave about the lab. Generic question. Do you want to store it as a plain text or encrypted text? I see the answers from Pranav, Junaid, Pritham, Shivamani, Mersina. Everyone replied as encrypted. Raju, Sivakrishna. That is correct. We have to do it in encrypted manner. But when you are trying to check your mobile, you are doing the pen testing or you are doing security testing. You have this functionality and you want to see this credit card. I'm giving the credit card number like this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. You want to check whether it is saving in plain text or encrypted text. Okay. This functionality is happening, but now go back to the code. What is the line of which file I need to select? It is like save storage, logging related one. Out of all these files, tell me the access control, hard coded input validation, log activity, or main activity. What is the correct answer? Clearly, it is straightforward log activity. Okay. Let me show you the code. Little difficult, but I know like it is little difficult. You guys try it out. Go through this code. Tell me which line of code will be useful for us. I know like you'll not be able to crack it, but tell me the line of code which will be useful for us. Right now, we are getting like error occurred. Okay. This is the line of code which we are hitting now. So the answer is, I know like little difficult for you guys. Basically, they are trying to log your activity. Error while processing the transaction with credit card number, they are storing it. And they are storing it in plain text. So any kind of log activity, you should be able to see it with the help of Android emulator here. There is an option called logging. Okay, the logging in general, it will be logging lot of activities. So whatever the activity you do in your mobile platform, mobile app, you run some applications like PhonePay, WhatsApp, right? So in those applications will log or track every activity like this. You see here a lot of activities are going on in the mobile. Now, out of this, how do I know like whether it is storing the credit card number or not? You can search with it. So search with credit. So only five records are there with the credit. So within this, what is the credit card number where it is storing? See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Error processing while your transaction with credit card number. Is this a defect, security defect? Yes or no? Respond in the chat. Is it a vulnerabilities defect or a hack? So as a security engineer, as a mobile penetration tester, you need to concentrate on these kind of things. Okay, this is an attack. This is a security vulnerability. We are able to crack it. Okay, fine guys, we have done enough labs on mobile. One last lab on website, but before we go to that, I want to answer any of the queries from all of you. Post your queries. I'll already you guys have posted some of the queries, and then let me take up one after another. And along with that, I'm going to provide mic access also. Let me read out the queries. One after another, I'll take. The first question is the internship certificate provided if I get a training here? Yes, you will be getting 6 months of internship for the freshers. That is a one question. And before that, what are the skills that are required for fresher to be DevSecOps role? That is the question from Mercina. Okay. Out of all these job roles, you want to become a DevSecOps engineer. So basically, it is very simple. You need to learn about DevOps and you need to learn about security. That's what it is called DevSecOps. Security means you have to learn about number one. That is enough. Number one, web security is enough. And network security goes together. Basically, you need to learn about web security, network security, and DevOps. It is generally preferred for a person who is coming from minimum of 3 years of DevOps background. Then you can try for DevSecOps. The package will be good, 15 to 30 lakhs for 4 or 5 years of experience. That is a question from Mercina. Okay, we do have this training batch. Maybe my team will contact you for further discussions. I'll be available on Monday, that is tomorrow. In case if you guys want to discuss one-on-one or want to come to the office, yes, schedule a call with my staff. We can discuss it in detail. I'll give you like exact answers now. In detail, if you want to meet personally in the office, I'm available in Bangalore office tomorrow. Or you can connect with my staff, they will connect over conference. One more question. I'm a developer. Can I switch into the cyber security? This is a question from Sai Jyoti. Yes, of course. As a developer, you have very good knowledge on coding. Just now we have seen the mobile security, right? So I would recommend for developers, development background, go through the ethical hacking number 1, 2, 3 plus mobile security. Okay, huge demand for mobile security and source code analysis because many people will fall short of coding knowledge. That is the advantage we can get into that. What is the salary for the SOC? I have already mentioned the packages, right? 0 to 2 years, you guys can target from 3 to 8 lakhs per annum. 3 lakhs to 8 lakhs per annum for freshers to 2 years. Don't expect like, okay, for 0 to 2 years, I mentioned 3 to 8 lakhs. Can a fresher get 8 lakhs? No. Okay. Freshers should be getting 3 to 4 lakhs. For a fresher, getting a job is more important. Right now, at this situation, let's talk frankly. Okay. 2 to 4 years, your package range will go from 6 LPA to 4 years means like up to 15 lakhs you can get. Or beyond also there, but approximately 6 to 15. 4 years and above, you guys can target from 8 LPA to 40 LPA. I'm just giving you for a senior engineer and lead kind of role. Like 10 years, 15 years of experience, it will go up to this number also, 2 CR. If you do CISSP, LPT, OSCP, and having 10 years of experience. Don't say like, okay, I finished all these certifications, all these trainings. I have 3 years of experience. Can I get 1 crore? Not possible. Normally, like 10 to 15 years of experience with these programs, you should have specialization across 3 or 4 domains. Yes, you should be able to get it. Messina, to which role should I place as a fresher to be a DevSecOps after an year? You can learn about security and DevSecOps. Then you can try for a DevSecOps, but it is little tough job, DevSecOps, because uh, DevOps jobs means deploying the code, deploying the packages, running the jobs in the pipeline. That will be little tough for a entry level. My recommendation is get into the cyber security, that is ethical hacking plus SOC, the first option here. If you consider these categories, okay, for the jobs, my recommendation for anyone 0 to 2 take ethical hacking plus, not sorry guys, core plus 6, that is like system plus networks plus SOC, 0 to 2 years. 5 to 8 years, ethical hacking plus SOC or ethical hacking plus mobile. Okay, let me go to one after another questions and I should be able to answer your queries. I am done recently graduation in digital forensics science and can you suggest for further career? Every cyber security course, every IT related infrastructure course starts with core concepts of networks and SOC. So SOC plus core essentials, that is computer networks and Kali Linux. These things you guys can try. Okay. Okay, let me guys, we are done with the technical concepts and most of the things. You guys can stay back for any kind of queries, or if you want to leave, yes, you have done. These are the training sessions. We are going to start from 12th for all these batches: ethical hacking, SOC analyst, computer network, system admin, offline, online. All the batches will be starting from May 12th. Get in touch with my staff and get enrolled if anyone of you are interested. Mobile will start from 21st. Some basics are needed. With that basics, we'll be starting mobile security from 21st in a different timing. And based on your experience, I'm going to guide you separately, everyone. We'll connect offline also tomorrow with all of you. Whoever wants to have a discussion in detail before you want to get enrolled, I'm available tomorrow, offline and online. What is the course duration? Course duration, it will take 2 to 3 months minimum. If you are getting enrolled for a single course, it is 2 months. 2 courses, it will take 3 months. Any 2 courses will take 3 months. How much time course duration? I'm shifting from non-IT to IT. Non-IT to IT means go for core plus SOC. Guys, fees details, I'm not sure. You guys can discuss with our staff. What I remember is like SOC analyst 20K. There is some discount. It is not like fixed prices. Ethical hacking, this is like 20K for number 1 plus 2 plus 3. Website, network, and API altogether 20K, and SOC is 20K. Core is separately charged. This is also 20K. So my suggestion is like there is some discount. If you have filled that form, you get it for 30,000 only together. If you are going for any 2 courses here, it will go for 30K. But mobile is little different. Mobile and SOC. My team will guide you accordingly. Approximately, if you want to get into the job, my recommendation is core plus SOC for any fresher, anyone who is having a gap, you can go with networks system plus SOC. We can target between 3 to 6 lakhs. What is the address in the Bangalore? Same Google address, HackerBook Technologies. You type, you'll be able to get the same address. It is there in Marathahali. See here, this is the same address. RJ Garden, Chinnapalli, Marthali, Bangalore. And then you can find the Google map location here. It is in Marthahali. Okay. We don't have time to manage the website and all these reviews. So we are doing good. LPT, you don't get it anywhere outside. LPT, CPENT trainings. Source code analysis also, you don't get it outside. If you have filled the form, that is enough for the attendance. Everyone, fill the form and leave for the day. If you are done, if you have any queries, stay back. Yes, sir, Messina, you are correct. Can you give placements? Yes, of course. You take the training and try for the jobs. If you are not able to get a job, then go for the placement assistance. Minimum fee is 30,000. Cyber plus DevOps. SOC plus SOC plus ethical hacking or core plus SOC. Any two courses you take, we'll give it for instead of 40,000, you get it for 30,000 only. 3 months of training. With that training, you guys should be able to crack the job. If you are not able to crack the job, then you depend on us for direct placements. We have some partners, company partners will help you to place it. But it is like again separate program. You may have to come to the office and we'll guide you. Some of the things you need to follow it. I have 4 years of experience in non-IT. Can I get a job in SOC for 3 years? Yes, Hemant, it is possible. Can you give placements? Yes, it is possible. Any two courses, you get it for 30,000. Shifting from non-IT to IT, yes, it is correct. I'm an MBA student. What should I go? Go for networks plus, hold on. Go for core plus SOC, 0 to 3 years from non-IT to IT or fresher. I would recommend core essentials plus SOC analyst. That is enough. 3 months, better to get into the job. Okay. Let me read other questions. I'm having a career gap with 80 years, and I have 1 year experience in non-IT, zero knowledge in IT. Should I crack the job after training? Yes, Joe, you should be able to crack it. You see our latest job offers, no? You might be getting this PDF also. Just check. Vaishnavi, I have 4 years of experience in automation testing. What is the package I would expect and how much it will take? For a person with 4 years of experience in development or automation, I would recommend to go through this web network website plus mobile, two specializations, 3 months of time, and the pricing will can discuss it. Normally it is like 20 plus 20. Maybe like for specializations, there is no discount. That is a challenge. But still, like based on your experience and the package, we'll discuss it. I'm switching from non-IT to IT, which is possible. Non-IT to IT, go for core plus SOC. That is enough. If you learn more, it will be very difficult for you guys. That is the reason just go for networks, system plus SOC. 3 months, that is enough. I have 3 years of experience in VAPT. I need to learn DevOps. Not required. DevOps not required. You can go for mobile or SaaS. That is good. That will be good. Normally, DevSecOps is for a person who is coming from DevOps background. What kind of job can I get into if I want to? Okay, that's not required. Hyderabad branch is available, guys. Will be starting late, but as of now, only Bangalore. Freshers salary is 3 to 5 lakhs, depending on the company, depending on the time what you are attending the interview. Placement charges, guys. Believe in the training. Training is good. you guys can directly get into the job with training. Okay. In case if you are not able to get the job through the training, or if you are finding it difficulty, then only you go for placement assistance. I'm a fresher and I want to get a job on defensive, so no need of higher package. Okay, 3 to 4 lakhs fresher, you can learn core plus SOC. Okay. What tools are going to teach? Okay, I'll be sharing the course content with all of you for SOC, for ethical hacking, for mobile security. You guys can go through it because already most of you are left. I'm in second year of my engineering. Then how do I build? Second year of engineering. So you can try for bug bounty, learn ethical hacking plus core for the freshers or even for the people who are going through the education now. Okay, hope I have answered all the questions. Okay, any more questions? What we will learn in cybersecurity and ethical hacking. Let me go through the course content. It will be better for you, everyone. Last 10 minutes, guys. Give a walkthrough of the course content so that you are familiar. Course content, here we go. The first one is ethical hacking. Instead of ethical hacking, let us go through the networks. Desktop in there, network in there, SOC. Network in there and SOC is there. Network in there is there. Okay, let me open the network in there and ethical hacking is there. SOC analyst also there. That's good. Network, ethical hacking, SOC, and even we do have for system admin. If you talk about the SOC analyst, you require this setup, mandatory laptop, either laptop with what Windows 10 or Windows 11, and then processor of i3, i5, i7, and RAM, minimum RAM is 8 GB, and storage is 500 GB. And we are going to help you to set up the Kali Linux and complete this setup. And then tools, we are going to learn about Nmap, Wireshark, Splunk, MS Toolbox, SE Toolkit, Nessus, and also like Splunk, Sentinel, we are going to cover. And these are the topics: basic terminology, the types of hackers, CIA, client server communication, and then different servers, IT ecosystem, classes of IP address, private IP, public IP, routing, switching, DHCP, DNS, Kali Linux setup, lab setup, and hold on. Yes, completely soft concept. This is for freshers to 2 years. In fact, like we have included some ethical hacking concepts also. No need to worry. Even some ethical hacking topics we are going to cover in the SOC if you are getting enrolled to the SOC. How do we, what kind of attacks are there? Introduction to SOC models, phishing. How do you generate these phishing mails? And then SOC terminology, cyber kill chain, email analysis, and the tools and architecture. I'll be sharing this document with everyone. Okay, don't worry. You guys can go through in detail. Ethical hacking is too vast. That's the reason I would suggest 2 years and above. Introduction, client server communication, SDLC, real-time web technologies. This is what May 25. Oh, sorry, guys. We do have a latest one. Desktop in your course content is there. SOC analyst course content. Okay, this is the SOC analyst, March 26th. Azure Sentinel, SC Toolkit, Splunk, we are going to cover. And these are complete topics for the SOC. Okay, let's talk about for ethical hacking. Desktop in here and ethical hacking. Ethical hacking course content and February 28th. Okay. These are the tools which you are going to learn as part of the ethical hacking program. Nmap, Wireshark, Metasploit, Hydra, Netcat, Web Vulnerability Scanner, Network Vulnerability Scanner, Jab, Burp Suite, HPing3, Nessus. Of course, these are not limited to only these tools. Some more utilities also come. Okay. And complete course content. Don't get scared by going through all these details because you are completely new to the hacking and SOC analyst. You guys will learn these things eventually. Okay, lot of labs are there. Today we learned about SQL injection, right? Only one lab. There are different types. Only one type you have covered. One or one is equal to one. Rest of the things, cross-site scripting, file uploads, database, remote code execution, Kali Linux, Metasploit, cookie attributes, local file inclusion, session hijacking, ID war, CSRF. So many different attacks are there. So many tools are there. See the course content. That's the reason. 2 years and above, I would recommend this. 0 to 2, I would recommend networks and SOC. Then what is that you are going to learn about system engineer and desktop? System engineer and desktop is like a social engineer, basically the software engineering concept. You learn about in detail core basics, IT ecosystem concepts, and then understanding of hardware fundamentals, operating system. You're going to learn different software applications. How do you set up antivirus, firewall, DLP, and then how do you set up and troubleshoot Outlook, Windows patch management, networking basics. This is part of desktop. Okay, I'll be sharing all these course content through our staff. You guys can go through it. Still, there is a time for one more week. You guys can do your research outside, compare the course content with HackerBook, see the job opportunities, and then if you are confirmed, if you are confident, get enrolled. If you're not confident, I'm sure like you don't get better options outside other than HackerBook. We'll guide you till you get the job. Okay, you may stop trying for the job, but will not be stopping giving you assistance for the job. Windows 7 Ultimate I used for learning. Okay, that's fine. Kali Linux or Parrot, which is best? Kali Linux we are going to use. I'm a fresher. I'm into cybersecurity, and then I'm going through these topics. Which domain to choose as a starting? Freshers go for SOC Analyst. SOC plus networks, network engineer, endpoint security engineer. That's what I would recommend. Yes. Any more questions, guys? I have answered all your questions. We have gone through a couple of labs, course content. Still, if you have questions, get in contact with my staff. They'll be able to help you. No more questions? Fine, guys. Thank you so much. It is really great that you guys have stayed back for 2 hours almost. And then it really like gives a lot of confidence to me also. Like so many people are attending the demos sessions. We have like 100 plus for every batch. And we are going to give a lot of placements also, even in this recession time. Feel free to connect with our staff and then we'll be guiding you accordingly. Okay. I work in a small organization and then I have the relieving letter. Can I get a cybersecurity training? Yes, Jaffer, you should be able to get it. Any more questions? Can I use Termex in my phone? See, basically, no, Termex, it is like normally you can launch command prompt in your Windows or Linux, but in mobile, you don't get it directly because it is rooted, right? So uh, to make use that without routing also, if you want to work on some of the things, then we make use of termix just for kind of a checking the details in your mobile phone, more of like diagnostic tool. We can consider the termix, the name itself, like terminal emulator. Okay, it is not like completely hacking, but it is used for checking some of the details like IP address, MAC address. Directly we cannot run these things, right? Normally, we need to root if you want to check few things, but without rooting also, you can make use of termix. Any other questions, guys? I worked on a small company. Can I get cybersecurity training? Yes, it is possible, Jaffer. When is the next batch? Here is a plan for the next batch, 12th. May 12th, we are going to start for computer network, system admin, ethical hacking, SOC analyst. May 12th. May 21st, we are going to start for mobile security and source code analysis. Rest of the other things are like certification oriented. Whatever I covered are job oriented. When you are trying to shift from non-IT to IT, fresher jobs, experienced jobs, these are the trainings which you have to kickstart. There is a mobile hacking demo that is for experienced candidates, not for you already working for 5 years, 6 years. For those people on May 21st or before that, there will be a demo. Which language do you prefer for learning? Generally, any programming language is fine. Okay, if you're talking about normal language, it is English. And coming to the programming, you can go with any kind of OOPS concepts. We don't write any code. We just try to understand the code, just like the way how we have done here. There is no need. You need not be a programmer to understand this logic, right? But still, like when you are learning mobile security, I'm going to teach you guys Java programming for a week. I'll be the trainer for I'll be the trainer for mobile security, source code analysis, and ethical hacking. For system admin and Linux, I'll be the trainer. Computer networks is from a different trainer. SOC analyst is also from a different trainer. But I'll be there for some of the important topics like placement sessions and some tools like Azure Sentinel, Splunk tools. Tools I'll be taking care of, the real-time practicals. I'm a fresher. I'm looking to start the career in cybersecurity, and certificate is necessary for me. Like we'll be giving you the course completion certificate for the freshers. That is enough. If you are looking for global certifications, then based on your interest and your budget, will guide you. Satish, yes, you can drop. You can come to the office next week anytime. Any more questions, guys? Feel free to reach out to my staff or drop by in the Bangalore office if you guys have any other queries. Thank you so much. Okay, we have covered enough labs, enough content, lot of questions from each and everyone. We'll connect again for any queries and after that for the session. Thanks, guys. Bye bye. Have a great evening, great Sunday. Jafar, I already told you that relieving letter is enough. Okay, bye bye.